AAC production process includes 6 parts: materials preparation and storage, batching, mixing and casting, pre-curing, cutting and grouping, autoclaving, packing. AAC is made of cement, lime, sand, water, and aluminum powder as foaming agent. Firstly, the raw material sand needs to be grinded in the wet ball miller. The slurry is stored in a big storage tank and mixed slowly. The mixing keeps the slurry from settling. The quicklime is crushed by the jaw crusher and delivered to the raw lime silo by bucket elevator. Then the limes go to the dry ball miller for further grinding and are stored in the lime powder silo, waiting for next processing. The whole process of materials preparation and conveying is equipped with perfect dust removal equipment, which keeps the environment from pollution. After the preparation of the raw materials, the slurry, lime powder, cement, and aluminum powder or paste, which are respectively and precisely scaled, are discharged into the casting mixer with high-speed stirring. Then, the mixed slurry are poured into the mold for casting. The whole batching and casting system is controlled by fully automatic control panel and computer to ensure the precise weighing and efficient mixing, which serve as the key point for QGM's AAC equipment to get high-quality products. The mixed slurry is having chemical reaction in the molds, and it begins to inflate as a result of the aluminum chemistry. Then, it is hardened by the hydration of the cement and lime, and finally becomes a foaming cake. The mold with the casting cake is transported to the cutting zone by a turning hanger with automatic positioning. And put onto the loading car after 90-degree overturning. Then the manipulator separates the cake from the mold. After demolding, the cakes are being cut in the cutting machine. The cutting car with the cake goes through the vertical device for vertical cutting. During this period, the thickness is being cut by the cutting blade and horizontal cutting machine. Then the transverse frame lands top down vertically and the wires swing for the cutting. The car replacement device starts after the cutting finishes. The oil cylinder of the car replacement device under the cutting machine uplifts the cake with the side plate. The first car goes back to the starting position for the new cake, and the second car replaces the first car to go under the crane of skinning and grouping device with the cake. The top and bottom layers of the wastes fall down when the crane uplifts and turns the cake. The crane transports the cake to the autoclave ferry car, and the ferry car goes into autoclave by the automatic tractor. AAC forms the unique crystal structure during autoclaving. The tractor pulls out the finished products to the ferry car after autoclaving. Ferry car transports the finished products to the carrying crane, and the carrying crane transports the whole cake together with the side plate to the separating machine for block separating. The autoclaving car goes back to the front of the autoclaves through the orbit, waiting for the new cake. The separated blocks with the side plate will go to the crane of the finished products. The jig clips up the blocks and transports to the wooden pallets on the chain conveyor. Then, it comes to the packing procedure. AAC can be packed manually or automatically. Packing. The forklift moves the blocks to the storage area of the finished product, according to the specifications. all the raw materials and finished products are inspected and tested in the laboratory. After cleaning, the side plate will be recycled and returned back under the turning crane. The side plates are assembled with the empty mold and then oiled, and goes back to the casting for the new production cycle. We have environment-friendly and cost-efficient recycling systems, such as the top and bottom layers of the waste in uplift and turn process can be recycled by waste recycling system. The whole production line will continue to repeat the above production process, and different production output can be designed as per your specific requirements. Quality decides the value. Profession accomplishes the success. QGM, with state-of-the-art technology and R&D center, develops high-tech products to meet our customers' demand. Technology leads the future. QGM, Chuan Gong Machinery Company Limited.